Yo, yo. So I'm sorry about that, y'all. My phone cut off because the alarm went off. But for whoever this message and revelation is for, the Father is saying, for whoever you are, um, He just wants you to know that He is with you. And He needs you to follow the instructions that He gave you so that you are able to shine bright and you are able to shine your light. There is something that your parents or your parent or someone around you who is a good advisor, if it's not God Himself, who is trying to teach you or trying to show you the right way to go and how to live. And what it is that they are trying to teach you or show you is how bad company corrupts good character. And there is someone who is trying to keep you out of the company of a bad woman and her seductive words, and as well as other men's wives. So it's like whoever this message in Revelation is for, the Father is saying that He does not want you to commit adultery. He doesn't want you to be intimate, have sex with anyone else other than your wife. And if it's like the Father is saying, I don't know if you are someone who is what's coming to mind is a swinger having intimacy with other men's wives. The Father says that's an adultery. And even if you are not being tempted by, or you are not wanting to be with another man's wife, the Father is saying still, don't be tempted by another woman's beauty or trapped by their flirting eyes, or even hiring a prostitute for a price. Because the Father is saying cheating with these type of cheating is going to cost you for some your life. Cheating is going to cost you your life. Whether it's you're paying to play, whether you're swinging and being intimate with someone else's wife, or whether you are just out here being seduced and deceived by another flirting woman. The Father is saying these things will ruin your life. They will cost you your life. Can you carry fire against your chest without burning your clothes? Can you walk on hot coals without burning your feet? It is just as dangerous to sleep with another man's wife. Whoever does it will suffer. People don't despise a thief if he steals food when he is hungry. Yet if he is caught, he must pay it back 7 times more. He must give up everything he has. But a man who commits adultery doesn't have any sense. He is just destroying himself. He will be dishonored and beaten up. Oh wow. He will be permanently disgraced. A husband is never angrier than when he is jealous. His revenge knows no limits. He will not accept any payment. No amount of gifts will satisfy his anger. Somebody saying, the Father is saying that whoever you are, you sleeping with somebody else's woman, you sleeping with somebody else's wife. For some, you sleeping with somebody else's man, somebody else's husband. The Father just letting you know now that they could cost you your life. Somebody could get beaten up, okay, dishonored and beaten up and permanently disgraced, forever made to look bad. The Father says a husband is never angrier than when he is jealous. His revenge knows no limits. So the Father just saying you need to be careful. Okay? Be not deceived. God is not mocked. He will not accept any payment. No amount of money will satisfy his anger. Okay? So the Father is saying whoever you are, if this woman's husband find out that you are cheating, or that she is cheating, or that she is cheating with you, his anger is going to know no limits. And this is something that could very well cost you your life, because this man is not going to accept any words, any payment. No amount is going to satisfy how angry he is going to be, and this is going to cause permanent dishonor with whoever this man is that's cheating on his wife, or it could be a woman. So remember what I say and never forget what I tell you to do. Do what I say and you will live. Again, this is something that can cost you your life. Do what I say and you will live. Be as careful to follow my teaching as you are to protect your eyes. Keep my teaching with you all the time. Write it in your heart. Treat wisdom as your sister and insight as your closest friend. They will keep you away from other men's wives, from women with seductive words. So the Father is saying, take him with you everywhere you go. Allow him to lead you at night, in the daytime. Let him be the pillar that leads you, because your actions are not going to be able to cause you to escape your consequences. If you walk on coals, will you not burn your feet? Thus says the Lord. Okay, so if you carry fire against your chest without burning your clothes, the Father saying natural consequences. Okay, you cheating with somebody's husband, you cheating with somebody's wife, they are going to get angry, and it could very well cost you your life, whoever you are. And the Father is telling you to listen to his words now. Okay, even if it's not another man's wife, even if it's just a woman that you paying to play, even if it's a woman that you don't see on the street and she's flirting with you, and you like the way she look, you like the way she smell, you like the way she walk, you like the way she talk. And this could go for a woman as well. The Father's saying you never know who that person belongs to, or who that somebody feels like they belong to them. And it could very well cost you your life. The Father is saying, be faithful to your wife. Be faithful to the one I called you to be with. Okay? This is somebody up here who has, this man, he has an option, a decision to make. Whether he's going to go with the crowd, or if he's going to work hard with his honeybee. Okay? Again, he has a decision to make at this crossroad. Either you're going to be out on a corner hanging with your friends, doing the wrong thing, or you're going to walk away and be with your honeybee. But there's somebody who has a decision to make, and it might be driving this man crazy. He might not really know what to do, or what decision to go, or which way to go. But the Father is warning this man against adultery. He's warning this man not to go to this woman who represents somebody else's wife. You see this man right here, he looks just really sneaky and conniving. If you have been seeing birds, this may be a message or a revelation for you. Okay? Again, this is a message or revelation from the Father. Oil, lamp. For somebody, again, if this man makes a decision to run off with this woman, this prostitute, this other man's wife, he could end up very sick or sad or frail, or with some type of disease, if he decides to run off with this woman in a way. The immoral woman. Okay, see him looking out the window of his house, It says, once I was looking out the window of my house and I saw many inexperienced men, but noticed one foolish fellow in particular. He was walking along the street near the corner where a certain woman lived. He was passing near her house, and in the evening after it was dark, and then she met him. She dressed like a prostitute and was making plans. She was a bold and shameless woman who always walked the streets or stood waiting at a corner, sometimes in the street, sometimes in the marketplace. So whoever this woman is, she could be someone that hang out by busy places, okay? She threw her arms around the young man, kissed him, looked him straight in his eye, and said, I made my offerings today, and I have meat from the sacrifices, so I came out looking for you. I wanted to find you, and here you are. I've covered my bed with sheets and ordered linen from Egypt. I've perfumed it with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come on, let's make love all night long. We'll be happy in each other's arms. My husband isn't home. He's on a trip. My husband isn't, where was I at? My husband isn't home. He's on a trip. He took plenty of money with him and won't be back for 2 weeks. So she tempted him with her charms, and he gave in to her smooth talk. Suddenly he was going with her like an ox on a way to be slaughtered, like a deer prancing into a trap. An arrow would pierce his heart. Where an arrow would pierce his heart. He was like a bird going into a net. He did not know that his life was in danger. Now then, sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let such women win your heart. Don't go wandering after her. She has been the ruin of many men and caused the death of too many to count. If you go to her house, you are on the way to the world of the dead. It is a shortcut to death. So the father is just saying, if this man chooses to go with the wrong woman instead of his wife, this man will lose his life. This man will lose his life either to sickness, from a disease he will catch, or either it is going to be from some angry man, some angry husband. Okay, so if this is a married woman, it is going to be from some angry husband, okay, who anger cannot be kindled. There's no amount of money that this husband is going to take for a payment for sleeping with his wife, okay? And if this isn't a married woman and this is just a flirtatious woman or a woman that's getting paid to play, or some random woman you just met on the street and you just had to have her, you may be someone who passed away from sickness, but it will cost you your life to want to go and play and pay or go to be a promiscuous man instead of being with your wife, instead of being with the woman that your father called you to be with. So again, this is a warning against adultery. The father is saying, do not cheat on your wife. There's one wife to every husband, or one husband to every wife. Okay? The father is saying you are not to partake or to share in with another man's wife. Okay? Swinging, swapping. The father said that's cheating and it will cost you your life. Flirting with random women that you do not know. Okay, looking into their eyes, flirting, being trapped with flirtation devices, okay? And the father is just saying stay away from these good and bad women. I mean, not good or bad, but stay away from these bad women, okay? And these bad men. For some, these men, these women are using charms on these men to get them to do what they want to do as well. She tempted him with her charms. Okay, so this could be her flirtation, or it could be also witchcraft that this woman is doing. And she's doing this with her talk, her words. Again, witchcraft has a lot to do with word manipulation, changing the way a person feels, the way they think, the way they perceive something. And it says, suddenly he was going with her like an ox being on his way to be slaughtered. Okay, so the Father is saying to whoever this man is, be careful. Be careful that you don't run off with this woman, because the Father's saying he's watching. He's watching. I was looking out the window and I saw many. I was looking out the window of my house and I saw many inexperienced men. But I noticed one in particular. The Father is saying this is for somebody in particular, that he doesn't want you to get caught up in this woman's trap, or he doesn't want you to get caught up in this man's trap. He wants you to be with your husband. He wants you to be with your wife. So whoever this message in Revelation is for, there's somebody who is coming to you to tempt you with their words, their charming words, to try to lead you astray, away from your husband, away from your wife, away from the one the Father has for you. And they're trying to get you to cheat. They're trying to get you to be intimate with them. Again, this is somebody who's coming with smooth talk. Smooth talk. Okay? So the Father is saying, beware and do not commit adultery with any immoral woman or any immoral man. Somebody he didn't call to be your husband or your wife. Because there's somebody coming, somebody sneaky coming with smooth talk, and they're trying to get in your oil, your lamp. Okay?